I have nothing to say to start this video. What's happening, my film nerds? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Money Monster. And Money Monster is the new movie from Jodie Foster, and it stars George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Jack O'Connell. And I'm sure you've seen the trailer. Basically what Money Monster is about. It's about one of those TV hosts, one of those TV personalities that we've seen in like Fox News, CNN, blah, blah, blah. They're just like really loud, really out there. They use sound effects. They talk about the stock market, all that crap. And George Clooney is the Money Monster. That's what he calls his show. But the thing is, a lot of people get a little pissed off when they get bad stock market advice. Jack O'Connell's character is not having it. He makes his way onto the stage, pulls out a gun, and basically holds George Clooney hostage. And Julia Roberts is in the control room because she's the director. She directs all the shows. And now she's directing real life because this is all being broadcasted live on TV. Jack O'Connell's character just wants answers. He wants to know where his money is and blah, blah, blah. And we kind of seen what we had. They actually showed a little too much in the trailer. And a lot of other people have been saying that too. I'm like, yeah, they did. So what did I think of Money Monster? I liked the movie. Did I love it? No, I didn't. And I'll tell you why in a bit, but let's talk about the things I really dug about this movie. The performances, for sure. The three performances, Julia Roberts, George Clooney, and Jack O'Connell, did a great job. George Clooney was George Clooney. You can never, it's hard not to, hate his characters that he is. He just George Clooney's it. That's what I always say. He George Clooney's it. And he's a great character. I mean, he's very outlandish, and because they show how he operates his show, and he's like has like dancers, and he dresses up and boxing gloves and a robe, and he really gets into it and really entertains when he's talking about the stock market. Julia Roberts being his director and having to pretty much save because George Clooney's being held hostage. He's got the bomb vest on, so she's got to make sure that he stays alive and everybody stays alive. So she's directing real life, which is kind of cool. I like how they did that. You really see her character, and I think her character shines the most because she's trying to control everything from the control room, talking to him in the earpiece and trying to keep him calm, keep the police at bay, keep everything going, even talking to the cameramen and everything. I really liked what they did with her character the most. Jack O'Connell did great too. I mean, he's a British actor and he's doing the New York accent. I didn't really hear the accent stumble or anything like that. At least I wasn't paying attention. I was going, wait, this guy looks familiar. I've seen this guy before. What the hell? And then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, he's from England. Cool. Many funny moments in this movie, I will say that. They really put some jokes in there, and I'm a bit advocate for that. I'm like, you know what, sometimes when I'm watching a movie, I'm like, they could have just did something funny to send off to the next scene. The only thing is, though, when I was watching this movie, I was like, you know what? It would be awesome if this movie was just entirely in real time, like a phone booth situation. You know those movies where it's just from start to finish, it's just the same clock all the way through. And I kind of wish that they took that approach with this movie. Because where this movie slips up for me is when they start showing the outside world. Okay, when they start figuring stuff out and you're seeing people watch this unfold on the outside and you're seeing what's leading up to all of this, it kind of just loses its steam. It's when it's in the studio and everything's like, okay, what's going on? The tension is high and Julia Roberts is trying to keep her cool, as well as George Clooney trying to keep his cool and then use his wits about him to keep the guy at bay, to keep him where he's not going to get all pissed off, because there's times where he gets really pissed off. You have these three main characters that you care about, even the bad guy. You see why he's doing this. You actually kind of feel for him. You feel bad for the guy, which is great. That's what you want to do when you have all your bad guy in your movie. You want to actually know why he's fucking doing it, and you go, yeah, I'd be pissed off too, man. But it's when they start getting all these other characters involved and police and everything, it's just, I don't know. To me, it just seemed like it was trying to be a much grander movie, and they just didn't have the budget for it. It just still felt small, even though it was trying to go on the outside and get out of the studio part. And I don't know, it just kind of took me out of it at points. That's where this movie slips up. Other than that, I enjoyed the movie. A little predictable, I'll give it that. But it's enjoyable. If you like George Clooney, like Julia Roberts, go watch it. It's a thriller-ish, but it does have a lot of comedy involved where that's another thing too. I'm all about jokes. You know me, I'm a jokester. But sometimes it was a little too much, where it was to the point where is this a comedy? Is this going to get nominated for a comedy Golden Globe like The Martian did? But The Martian did it a little better. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. I didn't think it was anything too spectacular. It's one of those movies that, if it was on TV, on TNT, TBS, I might just throw it on and be like, oh yeah, this movie, cool. I'll watch it again. Let me know if you saw Money Monster down below in the balls there, and let me know what you thought about it. And I appreciate you guys clicking in. Yeah. So, yeah. I still got to do my spoiler review for Civil War, so look for that this weekend too. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Stock market. It's a cruel bitch. They don't really show. Well, whatever. I already did the review. Turn the camera off. And thank you for watching, you beautiful people. You go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my other channel too. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and visit filmjunkie.com for all my videos.